Hello everyone, it's Molton here and I'm back after a long break and so excited to show you some awesome content which I have lined up over the next few months. This one is from an interesting calculation problem from one of my favorite games I ever played involving a king hunt. As always, if you enjoyed the video, smash that like button and subscribe if you want to see more regular chess content, and I hope you guys enjoy. The game started with c4. Black fianchettoed with g6, knight c3, bishop g7. White played the move e4, which allowed black to play c5 and clamp down on the d4 square. d3, knight c6, bishop e3, forcing black to defend the pawn with d6. White played f4, knight f6. And here white played the move h3, preventing knight g4, although I think this is a bit too careful since black is not really threatening to play knight g4 anytime soon. Castles knight f3, and now we can see the downside that h3 really weakens the king side since black can play the move knight h5. So black is fully developed already, so we want to start creating threats in the center or pushing forward our pawns. Here white should probably allow the knight to enter into the g3 square since the option with king f2 seriously weakens the king. White played the move king f2. And now, with the king posted in the center and black fully developed, we really want to open up the center as quickly as possible. That's why black played the move e5 here. White took and black took. White played the move bishop e2. And again, we want to open up the files along the king as quickly as possible. That's why black played the move f5. And here my opponent played an interesting move, bishop to g5. Now at first I didn't think there were any special tactics in this position until I saw one particular move which caught my eye, and the deeper I looked into the variations, the more I realized that they were very interesting and all the tactics seemed to be favoring me. So if you want to have a chance to find what I played in the game, you should pause this video and spend a little bit of time. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in a few seconds. So in this position, white's attacking our queen on d8, but black actually doesn't have to move this. We can actually play a very interesting capture, knight takes f3, totally ignoring everything. And if white doesn't take the queen, then we'll take the bishop on g5. Therefore, white doesn't really have a choice but to play the move bishop takes d8. And now we see the problem of white seriously weakening the dark squares earlier, because here we can take advantage of that by playing the move bishop to d4 check. And white has two options again. One is to go backwards, but this doesn't end very well since after king f1 knight g3 is checkmate. Therefore white should take the knight on f3, and here black can take the pawn on e4, forcing the king up the board even further, and we get a very interesting king hunt position. Here we can continue to force the king up the board by playing bishop to f5 check, where the king has to go to d5 here. If the king goes backwards to f3 here, then black can play the move bishop to e6 check, and after king to e4 we have a choice of two checkmates here with either rook f4 or knight to g3, which is in fact what happened in the game. However, if instead white chooses to play the move king to d5, then with every good king hunt, we want to force the king as far up the board as possible, and here we can continue to do so with the move knight to f4 check, forcing white to take the pawn on d6, and here we can finish the game off simply by going rook takes bishop, forcing the king either to c7 or e7, and follow up with rook d7 checkmate. A very nice finish to a position where you wouldn't think that there's any obvious tactic at all. So that's it for this short video. Hope you guys enjoyed this tactic, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Later.